let me say this. Encounter Jesus, and the life that you thought was important really isn't going to be that important. You know who I think missed out here was his parents. They were so worried about getting kicked out of the temple that they wasn't willing to stand up with their son. And because they wasn't willing to stand up with their son, they probably got out of Dodge because they didn't even want to be associated with him. That's a shame, ain't it? Family missed out on this miracle. Family missed out on this miracle. I'm just feeling this in my spirit right now. I hope that there's some of you playing this so loud that maybe there's members in your home that would rather not hear what I'm saying. But I want them to hear. Don't miss out on the miracle in your family. Somebody in your home sees. Don't miss out on what God's doing in their life, because He'll do it in your life. Don't shut the door to it. Don't walk away because you're afraid you'll lose your place in society, or because people on your job will think you're nuts or whatever. So many reasons why people won't commit to Jesus. And I'll tell you, the devil will just hand you reason after reason after reason after reason after reason of why you don't need to commit to Christ, why you don't need to serve Him, why you don't need to surrender to Him. Here's this reason, that reason. I mean, you can name them off the top of your head. Well, I would have to do this, and I had to give up that, or I don't want to go there, or I'd have to lose some friends, or my job would be different, or people would look at me different. I would be the outcast around my neighborhood. I would be this, I would be that. What about the ones that I associate with? They're sinners. If I get saved, I won't be able to associate with them anymore. What about this? What about the devil will hand you excuse after excuse after excuse, and it'll end up coming down to the point where it's really just saying, I'm more selfish than this, and I would rather serve myself than to serve Christ. But you can stack up all of those excuses that the devil will give you and only have one reason. And this one reason will outweigh every excuse you can come up with. The reason is a man. The reason is a man that was fully man and fully God. The reason is because of what God is, love. The reason is Jesus Christ. I can find every excuse in the book to live for myself and do what I want to do, but then I always have to look over at Christ. And when you encounter Christ, His love, He is rich in love. He is rich in mercy. We talk about the riches of God, and we usually talk about streets of gold, and we usually talk about cattle on 1,000 hills, but He's so much more rich. He's richer in mercy and goodness and love and compassion. Paul said it all through the book of Ephesians. He's rich in mercy. We should be under the judgmental hand of God, but God, who is rich in mercy, He's so rich in mercy that He will not run out. Why would I not want to commit myself to somebody like that? Why would I allow frustrations and and worldly desires to overtake me. Can I say this? I'm sorry for the lengthiness, but man, if just one person sees this, when I lack encountering Christ, when I lack that and I get busy with life, He will begin to fade and my selfish desires will begin to come clear. Like these cameras, I'll lose focus on Him and my focus will zoom back onto me. And I'll start thinking about what I want. I'll start saying, well, I deserve this. I'll start thinking about what I should be doing for myself. I'll start thinking about the good times. I won't think about the bad times. I'll only think about the good times that I had when I was in the world. Those things will be on my mind and I will lose focus on Christ and I'll start focusing on those things. And then I'll forget why I even started this journey. I'm speaking to somebody. But if I will learn to get in my secret place and look to Jesus and say, show me you so that I can believe in you. My perspective gets off if I'm not encountering Jesus, but when I encounter Him, my perspective becomes clear again. He has sent me on a mission to worship Him in spirit and in truth, to create disciples, to let His light shine in me. When I encounter Him and my perspective of Him is clear, when I go wherever I may go, I will remember my mission is to let His light shine. That's when that anger starts building up sometimes, Elder Marcella, and I want to tell somebody off. I remember transparent myself and let the light of Christ shine. Come on, somebody. When fear tries to grip me and grip hold of me and take me to a place in my mind that I know I don't need to go, I need to remember, let His light shine. And let everything else fade. Let everything else fade.